to make big dorodangogs, which I don't know if I'll be doing. I still don't have my scale. I have my sifter. I didn't use that. Too lazy to get it from downstairs. This is what we're trying to replicate, and it turned out so good. I have new colors. I have gold. Doesn't really look like it. It looks all the same. But to me, it looks like gold a little bit. Compared to this one. And there's also this one. Like, literally, they all look the same, but there's just small. Junie. She already stepped on. Junie! Junie, no! Why is she running towards it, bro? Like a moth to the flame. Junie, you're out. You're banished from Junie. Hyper little gal. She already made me bleed. I should take a shower. It's been a while. TMI. Okay, so we are gonna put some clay. And because I don't have a sifter, I'm gonna hand sift this. Yo, Queen! Hello, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Just gonna have to hand sift it, take out the big pieces, if not break them up. Like, what in the world? These are such big pieces. Honestly, a sifter would do a lot of good. Okay, fine. I'll go get the sifter. I just had sushi and it was so good. Ooh, nice. Was it like the raw one or like California roll, salmon bake, that type of thing? Anyways, I'm gonna get the sifter real quick and then I'll be right back. Okie we are back. See how much time that would have saved us? I mean, how much time that saves us from hand sifting this. I had tempura prawn. Wait, that's it? Or another type of sushi? Tempura prawn, huh? That type of sushi is like... It's good though. It's real good. That's like Crunchyroll, right? Is that what it's called? Alright, so I'm gonna use this much clay and then half of that for sand. My dad got rice paper chicken stuff and he let me have one. Ooh, delicious. Hey, yo, Jackie Edwards, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Cool, yeah. This is clay and we are gonna mix this with some sand and water. And we're gonna get a final product, which is this. And I'm making it for a couple of friends that I'm gonna see tomorrow. And these friends are from first grade. I haven't seen them since first grade. I mean, I have seen them since then, but that's when we met. I've only seen them like a couple times. So yeah, I had that chicken and tempura prawn. Nice. Hold on, let me go. Yo, Eriska, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna put all the sediments back. It's probably not the best idea though, to put it back in there. So I'm gonna need to reuse that though. This is bacterial clay. No, it's not. It's quarantined. It's fine. It's halal. It's tahir. You could do tayammum with this, which is wudu without water, which is the ritual of purification in the Islamic religion. That's so satisfying. Like nothing is getting left in there. Oh, okay. Now there's some. I think that's good enough. I don't know. Alright, let's call that a day. Shall we? Dang, I don't have clay and I really wanted to make that. That's true. It's hard to find clay. I had to go on a hike to find this clay. And the only way to tell it's clay is if it became like that pottery type of consistency after you pour water on it. So that's how I could tell. And I didn't even know it was there. Like I just saw it and I was like, alright, let's use that. And I just took it home. I don't know if that was allowed actually, because it was like a conservation type of place, but nobody saw. It's just a little bit. Like only one person. You should wash your hands with hand wash soap after you're done with this. No, please. Fine. Okay, then eat. Buy online, Amazon.com. Oh, that's some good advice. How come I didn't think about that? Hopefully that's good enough. If it's not, we'll add more. Last time I added too much. Why would someone care if you took dirt? I know, my thought exactly. It's for like the preservation of the nature or something. But the nature is meant for me. God made the world for me. But then that's what like people who, I don't know, take over other people's property say. It was written to me 3,000 years ago. Alright, that's enough water. I'm not gonna add any more. Do they have clay on Amazon? Somebody check. Like white sand clay. That's the best kind, because this brown one, it's not gonna do good when you add the mica. The color, the pigment. Oh, look at that consistency already though. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm so easily impressed, bro. That's not fair. That others aren't impressed the same as me. Maybe a little bit more water? I don't know. Look, it's breaking up. Okay, we are back. Hi, Arrow! Welcome back to this stream. I got clay and slime too, but I don't play with them. Why? You got slime? That's so cool. I love slime. This is like, this should be the new trend. This is the new slime of 2026. Everyone should do this. But then the clay would be more rare to find. Jojo playing with clay. What are you doing? Yeah, I got clay. You got clay from Amazon? Okay. We're gonna need a little bit more water. Okay. I'm worried. Hopefully that's not too much. Sorry, I've been missing your streams. I've been so tired recently, so I've been having more Snork Mimi time. Beautiful. Don't ever apologize for having more Snork Mimi time. Snork Mimi over anything. But yeah, let me know how your job has been treating you if you're continuing to persevere in that, you know, atrocious experience that you've shared since the last time. Okay, we almost have it all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Almost there. dung beetle activities. I did find a few, but they didn't show the product outside of the bag, so I didn't know if it was the right stuff. I hate when they do that, bro. Like, just show the thing that I want. Otherwise, I'm gonna return it. Get that free return. We've been doing those free returns for a long time. Like, they let you keep the thing, but they also give you a refund. So you basically rob them with their consent. But then, you know, we did it so much, like, Amazon caught on. Actually, not we. I don't even use Amazon, but my sister's been doing that. For, like, genuine reasons, apparently, or something. I don't know. But then they blocked the Prime account. Thankfully, I am a student, so they have that student Amazon Prime discount. So, I get to have that for free until 2027. Look at that, though. Wow, it's beautiful. How does it smell, though? Atrocious. It smells like rocks, actually. It's not that bad. It smells like rain a little bit. It is natural, you know? Why is it acting like there's air inside? There's no air inside. It's not very compact. Maybe I added too much sand. I don't know. Should we let it dry? Also, what is this called that you're making? It's called dorodango. It's in the title of the video. You did too much water. Maybe. It's not like it's wet though. It's not wet. I mean, you can't really tell because my finger's so, like, you know, full of clay. But if you touch it, it's not wet. It's like really sandy. So it's like just like a sandbag, sort of. But yeah, maybe if it dries out a little bit, it will hold its shape better. And then we could form it more. See? Like, look at that. It's just sinking into that shape. I don't know. Me and my coworkers were still a bit traumatized from the thing I shared about work last time, and enough that we made a mini heart attack before cleaning. We had a mini heart attack before cleaning when the kids who had stayed had wished us luck. Oh, I'd have a heart attack too, bro. It's hard to even talk after reading that, cause oh my god, that's like a huge foreshadowing. Like, it's so much dread just hearing that. Yeah, let it dry. Okay, so you make the ball out of clay. Then what do you do with them? You cherish it. Like, look at this. It turns to a gem. And then it's just so beautiful, and it can get even clearer than this. I didn't do too much polishing after that, but yeah, if you really try to, it can get even better. It's useless, I'll say that much, but it's cute. It was more sandball. Yes, guilty. We'll come back to the stream. Sandball. Yeah. Luckily, they didn't really do anything bad in the cabin, so it was a relief. Oh dear. I don't know what anything bad means, cause you know, you might be so traumatized that the worst already looks normal to you. Holy shrimp on the Barbie, they are expensive. Oh, you mean the Dorodango? Yeah, it's $100 per kit. So making your own kit is crazy. Like, you know, this is worth $100. Like, you don't even realize the value of just simply sand, clay, an egg cup. This stuff, this is the main stuff, the mica. And a sifter, a tray. Your stream is delayed, I guess. I searched Dorodango clay. The cheapest one was $40. $40, huh? Yeah, that's $100 in US currency. But yeah. I mean, that's the only way to make money out of this skill, you know? To make it, like, really pricey. Even though anybody can do it. Man, it's so soggy. Like, it's not, like, soggy, though. Like, it's just not holding its shape. Okay, we'll do another one in the meantime. This one can stay here. And we'll make another one. Because we have 3 friends coming tomorrow. Which is so scary. Get this though, it was just for the clay powder, no kit, no nothing. What? Just for the clay? Okay, it must have been a lot of clay then. Search up the whole kit though. You'll see. It's so expensive. Ew, what is that? Nasty. And then I put it. Okay, you're right, Air Scott. This is bacterial clay. I mean, the sand is more bacteria. Because I got it from a lake. Delicious chocolate ball. Yo, doggy, welcome back to the stream. And yes, it looks so delicious. I actually got a chocolate cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory today. I think it was just cake. It was not cheesecake. It's not that expensive. Really? Did you eyeball it again? Yeah, I did. Guilty. I shouldn't. But at least I have a sifter today. So it's supposed to be 1 part sand, 2 part clay. I think that's the issue because the more you sift the clay, the more clay blocks. Like, see how blocky that is? It's not gonna sift through that much. So I need to add more clay. And it's actually getting everywhere though. Like, after I poured it, it flew everywhere in every direction. That's bad. I'll have to just put this to the side, honestly. And then fix that later. My bad for deleting messages. Sorry, I didn't see your message, let alone the deleted message. I named my street dog your name, doggy. Aw, that's so cute. The more you eyeball it, the better you get at it, you know? True, true. I mean, that's how you get good at cooking, too. When I joined Stream Jojo, I thought you were making brownie or some other sweet treat. The forbidden brownie. Muhammad loved sweets. He'd be at Chocolate Factory even weekend if he were still alive. You mean the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Aji? He didn't love sweets though, I remember that. But I don't think he'd be there all day. It's bad for your health, to be honest. He's very health conscious. Like, he would eat dates. I mean, dates are really sweet too, but they're a superfood. It's good for you. Man, this ain't even clay anymore, bro. It's just half stone. Okay, let's add a little bit more clay. And EdgyOS, welcome back. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dude, when I'm cooking, I cannot eyeball it. Same. I have to make sure of everything, just because I'm like a noob. But I kind of envy those who have that experience. Especially those who are younger and have that experience. Like, whoa. Have you guys seen that, that cooking professional? I don't know what his name is. Like, start with a K. He made a lot of videos with Uncle Roger. I forgot his name. But he's so good. But I always blame it on the like the availability they have. Like the parents, they have the whole kitchen ready for them, or like they're supportive, or I don't know. I need measurement when cooking or baking. Same. I have been good. Alhamdulillah. Gordon Ramsay. This is my only cooking skill. If you ever come to my house, y'alls, I'm gonna serve you forbidden brownie. Wow. This is so natural. Like, we are made of clay, guys. You don't understand. Clay, sand, water. That's us. This is us. This is the embodiment of humanity. Jojo Ramsey, idiot sandwich. So funny. Okay. Yuki woke up. I'm stressing now. Because he's gonna do something bad. And Junie wants to come in too. She's really interested in this. Let's make meth. How do you know what meth is, Air Scott? You're just the smallest kid in the stream. Jesse, we need to cook Jesse. Hi, yo, Catherine, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? We're doing some more dung beetle activities. How late am I? You're 21 minutes late. 21 and 15 seconds. Actually, no. Only 21. Alright. Almost there. Actually, the dorodango person, she needs the dough. I should knead it, huh? That's why it sticks better. I don't know though. Very, very sandy. Okay. This is good enough for me. Smallest what? I didn't hear what you said, mother of believers. You're the smallest kid in this live stream. Jojo, it's like 12 a.m. at night. Is it just you awake playing with dirt and talking to your phone while your family's trying to sleep? Or... So my mom's traveling, my dad's at work, my brother's somewhere, my sister's awake. So yeah, this is how I spend my midnight day before a hangout with my first grade former classmates that we're gonna meet since then. And I'm just so scared. I'm so scared. I can't sleep if I wanted to because I'm gonna have to see them. It's so scary. I don't know why. It's not supposed to be scary. I have that social anxiety of that fear of perception, which I have to overcome eventually because you can't just be like that your whole life. You have to get out of your shell. You have to be out there, see the world, make connections. Otherwise, you're just gonna make connections from your room with online people such as yourselves. And that will never replace human connection, the real life human connection. And that's a skill. We have to work on that skill of being out there, making a change, like Mom Donnie. Is that good? This dirt ball compared to this one? I don't know. Smallest king? Okay. I didn't say king, I said kid. I even had chamomile tea. Pessy. Chamomile helps with anxiety. Oh, I hate tea though. I'd rather be anxious than have tea. But that's nice to advise. Nah, I respect both Messi and Ronaldo, but I don't know, for some reason Spain feels better to support. Can you read my messages, please? Oh, sorry. I can't scroll up. My hand's dirty. Can you, okay, fine. I'll touch my screen for you. My dirty with my dirty hands. I've been getting good at digital art recently. Oh, yay. How late am I? Ooh. Digital art. Let's see it. Post on your YouTube shorts. Make an animation. Make some fan art of me and my dirt balls. Just kidding, not me. There's actually an anime called Clannad with things called Dango in it. All right, so we have to gonna let it dry. We are gonna have to let it dry before we do anything else. Short king. I am smartest king, shortest king. JK. Being short is an advantage. It's not attractive, okay, but it is an advantage if you, I don't know, want to get more steps in compared to a larger person. You know, Messi is very short, and that came to his advantage because he's more agile. He has more agility and speed in the field. So you could be rich because you're short. I love tea so much that for my late birthday I got tea set that was a frog teapot and tadpoles as the cups. Whoa, that's so cool. Wait, honestly, people who like tea are very good. Like, I wish I could like tea. You know, that's just a very aesthetic thing. Yeah, when you're short, you can put on muscle easier. No way, I didn't know that. Your cats are so cute. Mine? Thank you. If you're short, then the rain takes more time to come to you, so you don't get wet. That's true, that's true. I mean, either way, you're gonna get wet if you're out there. But that's a nice way to think about it. You can lift more since you have a lower center of gravity. Really? You could lift more? Are y'all just making stuff up that? Yeah, I don't know. Lower center of gravity. What does that mean? Yeah, I should go wash my hands and then deal with this later. Like after I'm done. Actually, wait, let me see. If you knead it, it becomes more durable. Whoa. I'm worried I did this wrong. Then again, it's just mud. There's no way to do it wrong. We have to let it dry for 48 hours. 24 hours. Overnight. I have the cutest fit for tomorrow, but bro. What is tomorrow? Why do you have such a cute fit for tomorrow? Ban Argentina, bro. Sign up the petition. Yes. Like, nobody hated Argentina before Netanyahu supported it. Everyone hates Netanyahu so much. And as they should. Like, bro is the biggest excuse of a human being. Can't wait till he gets judged in the day of judgment. Okay, let me wash my hands with soap this time, I guess. After seeing that suspicious thing in the sand. Ugh! Nasty. Okay, you're back. Alrighty, we're back, guys. And the whole table is such a mess. It's okay, we'll clean it. And then maybe we'll read something, I don't know. Here's a life hack. Use some glasses spray, lens cleanser for your table because it's disinfectant, and re- reper, rep, anti-static repair dirt and dust. Wow. I type so slowly, bruh. And you don't make friends who pretend like they care about you. Ooh, wait, don't hate anyone, guys. Don't make enemies. What if you hate somebody for no reason? Like they just annoy you because of their looks. Like anything they do just annoys you. Like I've seen so many people on Instagram that they don't have to do much for me to like not like them. Anything they do is annoying. And they keep showing up on my feed. I'm like, bro. Like I could just block them, but like then they'd stay more in my brain. I was like, ugh. I mean, there's some specific things that people do that really get on my nerves. It's like making like relationship centric content. Like you're your own person. Just stop thinking about that if you're gonna be, you know, single. Treat people the way you want to be treated and treat people the way they treat you. Oh, that second part is scary. Because what if somebody treats you bad and then you treat them bad? Who keeps showing up on your feed? I don't know her name, honestly. It's like this girl, she's just always talking about guys. But she's Muslim. Drea exposed. Okay, of course fake friends are awful. Hi, board. Mr. Beast. Joe Bart pops up on her feed. Joe Bart. That sounds like my name. Who? Okay, talking about guys. Then what's wrong with that? No, like not like that. Like anything casual. It's more like she keeps on making these edits. Like she's flexing the bare minimum of like never had a boyfriend. I'm like, you're not supposed to. You're Muslim, bro. And it's just like she's putting music and she's dancing, just like I'm so free. I'm like, oh my god. And then the next thing, she makes another reel about like, oh, there's this guy in this staircase. Oh, I love him so much. I'm like, oh my god, this is so annoying. She's feminist? I don't know. Sort of, sometimes no. Hey Kira, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, we're making some dirt balls. I made 2 today. And then we're just gonna read in the meantime until it dries. And then we're gonna polish it. And this is the final result. It's just amazing. And it's so easy to break though. I better be careful with it. The vegan teacher is on live. Vegan? Hello, ma'am. Hi. I ain't vegan though. I bought so much meat the other day. But I don't know what to make with it. Stuff said in chat about short people in chat is true, Jojo, enough that as a short person, I have been able to move fast than taller people and lift and throw someone who's a head taller and weighs much more. Weighs much more? How do you throw somebody who weighs more than you? That's crazy. Are you just kidding? Am I? Am I a feminist? That's a good question. I don't know. Because feminism nowadays is a different thing. Obviously, I support women's rights and stuff, but that shouldn't be called feminism. That's just natural. Like, feminism is like, I don't know, focusing on different things nowadays. Can I walk on the treadmill? Yeah, sure, go for it. Not going to Cheesecake Factory for a whole year. Oh, dear. That's crazy. Like, you're so happy and unbothered that you gotta make videos about it. Dude, someone making videos about how free they are when they're single is so weird. I know, right? Like, that is just pointless. I don't know what to type. Oops, sorry, Queen. Can we, should we start reading now? Instead of yapping so much. Let's get my book. I should be studying though, cause I have lectures to cover. Should I study or read? Guys, take a toll. Take a poll. Sorry. Wear heels. Wait, is there a chance for 20-year-old people to grow taller? I don't think so. I think at that age you're just like your bones are already like hardened and stuff. I would fall so hard. Yeah, heels are not the safest, but they do make you taller. Platform heels. My mom just like she can't wear shoes if it's not platform heels. Like she's been wearing that her whole life. It's like the sandals that are like really tall. It's like not pencil heels like that. That's more dangerous. But even platform heels are so dangerous. I don't know. I don't like heels though. I like sneakers and comfortable things. But that's why I get judged because, you know, it's chopped. Damn, I'm reaching 40 years and I'm stuck at 5'4". That's not too bad, right? Is it? I don't know. Wait, actually, you're not a girl. Yeah, that is bad. Billie Eilish. Good idea, Jojo. I'm tired and I would work in the morning and unfortunate, but luckily at the same time I was end up falling asleep when you read. Oh, luckily? So, you want to go to sleep? Or what was the good idea? To study or to read? I don't know. What's good? Yo, Saadiya, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? What's wrong, Queen? What's ugh? Everyone says hey to this kid. Saadiya kid. If she's a kid, you're a fetus. Sorry, not sorry. Possibility to have coffee flavored chips. Ew. Nasty. Either one. Okay. Let's study then. Just because I should be studying. And I think I would prefer that myself too. Because reading means like you can't yap. Oh, actually I've been using pencil to take notes. No, it's not there. It's a kid called Saadiya. There's a kid. Whoa. She's like the fountain of youth. Everyone's calling her a kid. Okay. So, last time we stopped.
In this topic, we will talk about linear regression task. So there are three key components of almost every machine learning algorithm. One is called model representation.
Model representation. So there are three components of a machine learning. Oh! Hopefully that doesn't show my reflection. Did it? Hopefully not. Just have to refresh a little bit. Do you think I can make dorodango out of dirt? I don't think so. Because the shine that comes from this, it's because of the clay. The clay itself has that shining property. I asked ChatGPT all of these questions that you're asking because, yeah, I wanted to make it out of dirt so badly, but the clay is the key part. That's why you have 2 parts clay and 1 part sand. But you know what? Actually, if you take dirt, like regular dirt, and then you do something like add dishwash soap and like hot water, and then you let it sit there, then the clay actually separates from the actual sand and the dirt, and then maybe you could collect clay that way. That's really ghetto. We studying, yeah. I'm so cooked tomorrow. Why? Why are you cooked?
Relation.
Have a good day, night. Okay, bye, doggy. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. It's always a nice stream when you're here. I don't say that to everybody, but because doggy's an OG, you just gotta appreciate it a little more. Although I appreciate everybody the same. Okay, back to studying, guys. What about me? I'm the smartest king here, right? Smartest king? I can't tell who's smart, who's smartest. I wish I could send you a gift. Aw, that's so sweet, Daniela Bulldog. Thank you so much. I think saying that itself is already a gift. Like, any gift that you could give me that would make me happy, like, just the message did it already. Like, that's so sweet. That just made my day. But yeah, I wish I could give you a gift too. But, oh, you know what? I could give you a gift. Here, Eriska is gonna mind, but it's fine. Here, let me give you mod. That's my gift to you. Sadia, you said something? Wait, what did she say? She said kid. Okay, 3 components of a machine learning algorithm. So there's representation model. Do you wear glasses, Julia? How do you know? Wait, why did you ask that? I do, actually. She does. Wait, how do you know that, Eriska? What? I'm worried now. Maybe y'all saw, like, my reflection or something. Congrats, Eriska. For what? These are my glasses, my dirty glasses. I should disinfect it, though. I haven't done that ever. I don't know if people normally do that. But yeah, it's very nerdy. Whoa, should I eat rocks now? Go for it. We need minerals. Bro, the only reason this water tastes so good, right there, with minerals added for taste. Rocks. So Dre is blind. No, not that much. Just negative 3.5 on both eyes. So it could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, man. They have sodium. Sodium is the most yummiest thing in the world. That's why they add it to every fast food. Yeah, the day Yuki betrayed you during stream. Yeah, man. Like an anime character queen. Remember you accidentally clicked front camera and then me and confident saw your face? Let's forget about that.
Between X and Y. So this is model representation. Another one is called evaluation. This is how we use the loss function to define the error, the prediction error.
Actually,
The loss function used for the in between and basically those 3 key components of.
uh-oh. Yuki is here. He's gonna ruin something out of my door thing, okay? Components? He's licking the door dangle ball. Ignore that clothes over there. That's not outfit for tomorrow. I ate 5 of my doorknobs because I thought there was apples. Daker is dumb. Look at you! Fulfilling the prophecy of your username. Wow. That's amazing. Of a machine learning algorithm. Dre sounds like she was traumatized by the accidental face reveal. I am. That's just the most embarrassing thing ever. And it happens so often. Bro, this kid. Yuki, stop. I need to put some, like, plastic wrap or something. They're so annoying. Yuki doesn't like it when people are on the treadmill. I can't spell Jack. Why not? When did I say that, Queen? Yuki a rebel. He likes eating dirt. Yeah, man. Like, you think cats are smarter than dogs, but no. Mm-mm. Representation. Model. Evaluation and optimization. Oh, he's coming back, this kid. I need to put this away. No, cats just do whatever they feel like. True. I mean, dogs do too, but they genuinely don't know it's bad for them. Like, some dogs set their whole houses on fire. Like, it's crazy. And cats set themselves on fire. This is what he wanted. A clear desk. Okay, it's just standing there. I thought cats and dogs were the same. They kind of are. At least Yuki is. There's no difference between him and a dog. Alright, let's go back to studying. We wasted a lot of precious time because of this cat here. We could have studied 2 minutes of content by now.
Almost every machine learning algorithm, one is called model representation. How to represent the relation between x and y. So this is model representation. Another one is called evaluation. This is how another one is called model representation.
How to represent the relation between x and y. Study time. Be polite. True, true, true. Everybody be in your best behavior. We could have Erling Holland come in the stream at any point. It's getting heated in the chat. How does it always end up getting heated, bro? Like, where did they even come from?
Relation between x and y. So this is model representation. Another one is called evaluation. This is how we use the loss function to define the error, the prediction.
Define the error, the prediction. Okay. Sadia 1, Queen 0. Whoa, y'all keeping streaks too? Ready? Follow along with me. Queen. That's how you spell queen. Good job. This keen, bro. What is keen?
Error. The last one is optimization. How we can tune the parameters in the model representation that the best, match.
The best match the relation between x and y, probably.
The relation between the real relation between the x and y.
Yep, between x and y. Feels like Drea has Holland on her mind frequently. I know, it's sad that he's out of the World Cup. Actually, the World Cup is ending tomorrow, but yeah, he's still relevant, I guess. On my feed, actually. Anyways. That's all you two got. LOL, it just ended there. And y'all ready for the final match tonight? No, I don't want Argentina to win. I know Argentina's gonna win, though. It's so sad. Because to raid on their behalf for them. Man, that was worst fight. I think babies we bit mad how about we meditate to calm down. Babies can meditate? That's crazy.
So here on this diagram, this shows the learning loop. So given the image, and we usually go through this model representation, let's call this F. So usually the machine learning model, it is a function.
Mm-hmm. So the X goes into the input, and then their predictions. Y prime. Ready? Breathe in and count. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Now breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Wait. 4? 1, 2, 3, 4? Queen taking the lead. I'm supporting Yamal, kid. Yeah, I hope Yamal wins. That'd be so cool, though, to see Yamal beat Messi. What time is the game tomorrow, Jojo? I don't know. Let's see. What time is the final tomorrow? Today at 12 p.m. Okay, I guess it's 12 p.m. then. Man, I'm gonna have to hang out while the game is going on. For me, it's 12:30 a.m. Oh yeah, you're 12 and a half hours ahead of me. I'm teaching Saadia how to do basic human functions. Am I doing good? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's working, but you're doing good. Don't worry. I don't know if why these diagrams are helpful. Because I be doing the most sometimes. I just
So we go through this function, and this function has a lot of ways. At the beginning, there may be a random, not a with good values. So when you generate this prediction, as mentioned first, supervised learning task, the data, we receive, we will have X and Y, right? But each data item not only have data itself, but also have the label. In a regression, this Y is real value based. So we call this a true target from the given data set. Given the X, when you fit it.
okay. So we have the data set equals to X values as well as Y values. And this X value is the input and the Y value is the true target Y.
Into this function, you get a prediction. At the beginning, of course, this prediction is not as good or close to this true target. Let's measure as error. So this is, we use a loss function. Once you use loss function, you get a loss score. If it is, we usually based on loss score to check whether we need to update the weights of parameters of this model or not. So we will use optimization based on the loss function. So we use gradient descent algorithms, to update the weights. And this form the loop or iteration, and we go through this many times. We repeat this process until we find a good width so that the given x its prediction will be close to the given true answer. So here, this is x and this one is y. So when the loss, the score, this or the error is small enough, and we stop this learning. So this is how we have the machine learning model that can learn the knowledge from data, because this is what we call the training loop. This is a core.
So this is the learning part of machine learning. Through each iteration. Queen cooking you on high heat too. Uh-oh. What was going on while I was studying? Funny because adults usually don't need to announce how mature they are. That's funny because a lot of adults do that.
Like my dad.
Yeah, Junie here. Junie's gonna study for us. Absolute cinema. You may be an adult, but your mind is still a kid, and that's okay. Sometimes special people need extra help. Aww. She's special. Queen thinks that she's special. That's so sweet.
This is the core part of the machine learning. So in the machine learning, we have a model representation, we have a loss function, and we have optimization. Those three they are the main components of this training loop. And this training, when we realize it and perform this loop, is gradually learn the weights, which are a part of machine learning model or representation that help us to best, match the relationship between x and y. Okay, so keep this in mind. Those are the three components we have. They are the part of this. They are the key components of this training loop. Okay, so in a linear regression, the task we can do, for example, the market price prediction. This is a linear regression task. Also, we can do many other applications, for example,
Okay, so linear regression example, task examples. Predicting the stock market. Predicting the house value. Why Keen always after me whenever I entered this chat? Did anything start this? I forgot how it started. Sweet. What is that noise in the back? Is Yuki licking himself? I'm probably gonna leave the stream then. Probably. No, it's not Yuki. He's here. It's actually the treadmill. Iron Kid's using the treadmill. Cause we went to the Cheesecake Factory today, so it has to be balanced out by your steps. But I walked a lot afterwards. I feel okay. I feel good. But she also had dinner just now. Had a lot of cheese, so it's not good. No noises in the back. It was California. Because actually, I don't know why. California vibes. Yeah, Ernest. Yo, Cone, Leah, Judy. Welcome to the stream. I love your profile picture. Oh my god. I used to have a light projector. But then, it got thrown away. Actually, it broke before it got thrown away. But I know why, because you called me King. Oh, that's true. You started it, Saadia. Nah, I'm living in your brain rent free instead of using my proper name. I think Saadia is calling her kid once. You called her kid once. Yeah, you can call me a kid and king. Where the law is yours. Uh-oh.
House price prediction. Because the price is a real value-based regression task. So let's use house prediction as an example. So quickly look at the
So linear models for regression, predicting continuous outputs for a given example. Okay.
Question task. You given the object or given the data, we want to predict the real value with the output. So this is regression task. Suppose now we want to do the house prediction. Suppose we have given this house, but what we want to know how much this price is, or we want to estimate this value. So how can we estimate? Definitely, we can learn from data. So we can collect all.
So the example is the Boston housing data. So I want to know what a house is worth. Study the houses in my neighborhood recently. How much did they sell for? Estimate median house price in the neighborhood based on neighborhood statistics. First, you want to know how much a house cost. Check neighboring house costs. And then estimate the median. In the neighborhood based on neighborhood statistics. Yo, Claudia Mop, 2017. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Wait, 2017? That's 3 plus 6, you're 9? That's crazy. Good night. Bye, Jojo. Bye, Errol. Have a good night. Sleep well. It's pretty late. Thanks for staying as long as you did. Oh, Junie! She's in air jail now. I want to know what a house is worth. It's worth too much. I see homeless people a lot these days. You already said, bro. It's easy to rage bait Keen. Is that why you do it? Because it's fun? Then you don't gonna ask why she's mad. Because she's a kid.
Right, so this is the data set. So we not only have X, given the house information, also we will have its value. So we collect a lot of the houses information and price. So we can use machine learning to learn from this data. So then once we have a model learned, then we can make prediction for this given one. So here, what information we may get to describe each house. So there are many, right? For example, the crime rate in that area, what is the house size, how many bedroom, how many bedroom, for example, those information. So here let's say we use this public data set. So actually you can download from here, or if you use the scikit-learn library, you can get the data by using this Python command or statement.
sklearn.dataset import load Boston estimate median. So you can get it from Kaggle. Also available from sklearn.datasets. Welcome back. I'm back. Hey, Queen, welcome back. And my dad bought me clay. No way! He got you clay powder. That's amazing. That's so sweet. Yay, best dad. A little Eris, you deleted that on purpose. I don't know what he said, but I'm so happy for you, Queen. You could finally do it. And then you could learn it look like this. But you also need the mica powder. You know, the mica powder is like the main thing. And I hope you end up actually being able to do this, because at first it took me a really long time. I thought it was not possible, but I did it right in front of you, right? And it worked. So that was crazy. And this is just random outside clay and dirt, and I didn't even measure it. And you don't need to buy an egg cup. You could use a pepper jar too, or a spice jar. I mean, you like to play with clay. Queen, what's your age if you don't mind sharing? Yeah, I have those color patches. Oh, you do? Awesome, awesome.
Okay, so this is the thesis is about the houses in Boston. Um, they have this 13 features to describe each house. You may see the 14 because the last one, which is the value, which is the price, okay, of the house. So you may download it, you can disable. So you can see each column is a feature. This column is a feature or attribute of the house, and the last one is the price. So okay, so each row is one house information. So this is a table we can download from this link or from this from the second dataset. But so we want to estimate house in this relation, and we know the house, the price, they depend on those features, those certain features. Okay, so in order to describe the relationship between those features, we see. Those certain features and its price. The simplest relation we can think about is a linear combination. Yeah. So here, let's
Hi, yo, Steel Housed. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I would share it if Saradia wasn't here. Then don't mind. Yeah, she does. She must be 10 at least, I guess. Me? Are you Queen? At least, yes. We're talking about Joria. Me? There's a 10-year-old study machine learning.
just setting up with each one. We have each one has a contribution to this price. So the price depends on those 30 features. So let's use a linear regression. The linear regression here, let's say each one, each feature, suppose you know the feature value, let's time of unknown width with a parameter or width. So this is the importance of this feature. So now let's just sum all those products together. So this is a linear combination. So we think the price is determined by this linear combination. So you might wonder why we have W0. Actually, this is just one make this linear combination, this formula general. For example, here, let's think about, suppose you have X, suppose you have a W. So suppose you have one feature, let's think you just have one feature, you use one unknown, this is a relation. But this relation is not general. Usually we will, suppose you have this feature, we will also pass one bias or one more, right?
So we multiply the weights by each feature.
Why? Because if you look at here, because this is y, this is x, this one. Although this presents in a combination of x to y to represent y, but this one always goes through the origin 0, point. So this kind of the representation capability of this one is very limited or restricted. It only can represent any relation that goes through this origin point. Right? However, by adding this bias, this can make this relation more general. So this can be any line in this 2D space. So same idea, when we use this linear combination, we always come with an extra width. So you can see how this is 1 times W0. It's just trying to increase the capability, the representation capability of this linear combination model. Okay? So we call this W0, we call it bias. So bias. Okay? W1, W2, W3, W4 is 2, W13. So those we call the weights. Okay.
I think 300 Australian dollars. Whoa, that's so much. Assalamualaikum. Yo, Bing Chilling. Waalaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Bro, if she is, then I got nothing to say. Me? No. I'm about 10 years old. It's better to change ourselves first and then the world. Whoa! Wow, that's probably the smartest thing you said Saturday. I don't mean to say that you don't sound smart in general, but like overall, just saying what you think you're cool by saying these types of things to me Saturday. Oh, I forgot you will understand intellectual things. My bad. That is very wise though. I gotta say, if you in order to change the world, you got to change yourself, cause you you gotta be the change you wanna see in the world. I have one Pakistani rupee, $40,000. Whoa! Like in USD? What? That's crazy. So this is the bias, and these are all the weights. Very wise, yeah. Huh? Bing, you wear a shirt? Yeah, I don't know about that though.
And and bias and weight, if you group them together, so we all call them parameters of the model. Like sometimes parameter also called the weight, but you may want to know that we have a hidden bias in it. So those are
Equals parameters.
the unknown parameter values of this linear combination model. As we all know, because when we download the data, those certain features, the values for each house, they are all given, right? Also the corresponding price. So if you check this linear combination, you may see here, we only have those weights and bias on those different weight and bias values contribute different relation. So our goal here is trying to, trying to figure out. So let's jump here. We're trying to figure out the weight value. What's the weight value determine the relationship between x and y between
What? I'm 2 times or 2.
here is trying to, trying to figure out. So let's jump here. We're trying to figure out the weight value.
Oh, so if you know the price value, you have to you want to find the weight value in the vector W to reduce prediction error. This is the key step. So the main problem the main goal, find weight values in vector W to reduce prediction error.
What's weight value determine the
Given a set of input-output pairs, pulling the mapping from input.
relationship between x and
Not stronger than India. Hey, at least our currency is stronger than South Korea. Oh, what happened to South Korea's USD? I mean, currency. Why is it so bad? What are we doing, boys? Yo, cow. Welcome back to the stream. We're studying machine learning today. We have 3 lectures for one day. I don't know if I'm gonna finish all of them. And then we have to do an exercise and discussion, and then there's another lecture and another lecture, and then a whole assignment, a project, which I'm not ready for. But yeah, how are you doing, Cal? India has a stronger currency. Yes, good boy. Who's a good boy? What are we doing, boys and girls? Yeah, Pakistan always creates chaos for no reason. That sounds about accurate. I don't know why it's always like that. And not just Pakistan, but like most third world countries. Like, why it gotta be like that, bro? What? I don't think it's always been like that. Back in the days, everyone was more sane. Like, if you see those old pictures of people from past generations, like they all wear suits and stuff, like they were fine. But I think because of enough war, enough like hard times and trauma, things happen. Like people go crazy, and it becomes generational. Bro, I have 2 group projects this semester. Relatable. Like I always have group projects. It's so annoying. I'm hungry. No, please, not again. I'm so sorry. Wait, didn't you have sushi though? Like, or was that a long time ago? Eat McDonald's. The age-old advice. It's been a year since the India Pakistan thing. No way. That's crazy. In May. Yeah. No, I don't want macarons. Good, good,
And
good.
why between those features and the price is given. So in order to learn the width values, so here let's talk about some matrix vector representation, because in the machine learning we use matrix vector always.
So for convenience, we often use matrix and vectors to represent this formula.
Okay, so this is explicit form of this linear accommodation. So when we write down in the matrix vector format, you can use this W vector and X vector to represent, the width vector and this feature vector. Okay, so now this linear accommodation. So if you look at here, this is just the dot product of those 2 vectors. Suppose you have, the price. Let's use T. So T equal.
I mean, it was 3 hours ago, not too long ago, but I'm still hungry. Yeah, 3 hours ago is kind of a long time. If you didn't eat that much. Because, yeah. You need protein to fill you up for long durations. And tempura is like half breaded. You need more protein than just a little bit shrimp. Then eat something clean, telling us that I'm hungry. What would be then? Yeah, maybe if you have any meat, you could like take it out so it thaws, and then later on the day, you could like try to cook it yourself with like salt, pepper, like steak. Steak is so easy to cook, honestly. You can't go wrong with it. Even if it's undercooked, it's not, because the myoglobin. People eat it raw, basically. She's bored as well. YouTube blocked. YouTube blocked? You could do that? But yeah, if you're hungry just because you're bored, that's bad. But if you're genuinely hungry, that's different.
Of this weight vector and this feature vector. Here, your feature vector, we have 1 just because we want to use a single dot product to represent this linear accommodation. So that's why we have this W1, a W0 in the weight vector, and also a 1 in the X vector. Okay, so this linear accommodation is long form. Now we can just simply use this vector product to represent. So given the data, as mentioned, each row represents 1 house information, and here suppose this. Let's just divide, split this table into 2 parts. So this one stores the feature information of the houses, and this stores the price information of each house. And this, for example, the third house, actually the price is whole here, right? We know we use the vector dot product of vectors to represent that relation. So how to represent those data? Actually, we can use the matrix to represent it. So you can see mark here. So this is the whole thing is the X. X represents this matrix. Okay. Now each row. So now let's think about this. Each row is a vector the feature vector of one house. So that's why here we can use this one to represent the first row. Why we have this t? T is the transpose. So usually you can think about x1, which is 0.0232. This is a column vector. Usually the vector are column vector, because here we want to have row vector. So that's why we give the transpose. So x1 is a column vector. So similarly, so we can get all other rows in this matrix represented by these symbols. Similar idea for the price, right? Price is just a single vector, so we can get this price. Okay.
If you're hungry, then go to the market and buy stuff to eat. Eris, come, let's fight. Queen is bored. I can't go to the market by myself because my dad is overprotective. That's true. It's good that he is, because going by yourself can be dangerous. You never know if there's like human trafficking is at its all-time high, and that's like really scary. Like, an overprotective dad is the best thing to ever complain about, compared to other problems that you could not imagine. Or if you got something inside the fridge, then grab it and eat it. You know what? My favorite snack is probably string cheese. And whenever I see string cheese, I have to get it because it's so good for you. It's like calcium, but it's like, yeah, just the cold stringiness is so delicious. Sadia kid, bro, why would I fight her? I'm just telling you to fight me, bro. Can you read now? You guys are already fighting. That's crazy.
So this is the data we collect for this supervised learning task in regression. So we want to figure out the relationship between, so you can see here, this is the data. This is the first house information, so which is this raw data, and then we have the price. So this is what we have here. This, for example, the ice. So ice is the ice raw, and also the ice element in this price vector. So this is for the ice.
How do you use a matrix to represent data? Learn a mapping input lines. Give a set of input output pairs. Okay.
Ice house. So
Hello everyone, my home address is Poland. Hello Flowery Jarona Jabo. Flower, welcome to the stream, and don't give your address away. Good job, Queen. That's good. Flower, so what do we do? Yeah.
This is a collection of the data. Each data item is labeled. Not only you have the features described on the house, you also have a price. We want to learn, this. So we want to learn.
Expire. Come on, Flowery. Don't be like that, bro. Giving all your information out. That's bad. We'll just ban this guy. True, we need to ban him. He's a troll. Okay, he's hidden from the channel. Wait, why are you saying ban him? Don't you have those permissions either? There's go.
These weird values. The weird values that best describe the relationship between X and T. This is the objective that we want to learn. But we want to solve. Okay. Right. So here, this is called example. Each row is example, and each column we know it represents information of one particular feature, and on the right, this price actually is a target or label. Okay.
A label, and then do our examples, I guess.
So now let's look at. So given this, now we have this data. The model representation, we know we're going to just using this simplest regression model. And now how can we find the least value that best describe the relationship between x and y? So you can have so for example, given this x, you have this w. So when you use x times this w, so this is matrix vector multiplication, right? This represents, so you can get prediction, get a vector of the predictor values of each house. So if we want to find the width and make this prediction as close as to the t vector, to t vector. Okay, once you get this, suppose after training you get this width, then given any new house, suppose we want to know what is the estimate price of it made, suppose new house, and at this thing you get this width.
To obtain a good W that minimizes prediction error, W will be stored as parameters for the model built. So anyways, toodles, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi Saadia. It's very fun whenever you come to the stream. Thanks for coming by. And Sartha K. Mishra, welcome as well. And Batsy Sup, welcome. You know what, ban everybody. Yeah, it's probably fake information, honestly. Why are you watching at 2 times? Because I'm a little impatient. Am I boring? You're not boring, Queen. You're not. I appreciate everything that you say. How many push-ups can you do, Drea? Well, definitely more than 5.
Now you give any new house, suppose we want to know what is the estimate
Fine. I'll put, it's not 2 times, 1.5.
price of prediction on this new house. You just use it to times it. So just use W, take into this formula. Is suppose you have this W width times this x new, you will get this predict price. But the four things here is how can we get those widths that are well trained so that it can minimize the differences of this prediction and the true number, right? True given target.
Okay, so the real question here is how do you get the weight? How do you get the weight? We'll go over that in the next lecture. We have 2 more lectures. Should we end this stream here? It's 2 a.m. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not tired. No more than 5? I meant ground push-ups, not wall push-ups. No, I mean ground push-ups, bro. Yes, we are sure you're not bored. True. Yeah, you're not boring, Queen. Don't believe every bad thing people say about you, okay? Sometimes people can say things that are rude, but they are true, or they're hurtful, but they're not true. You never know. Only you know yourself better than others. Or maybe sometimes you're unaware. If there is some truth in the criticism that people give you, you have to consider that and take it with a grain of salt. Like, maybe they are saying something true about me. How can I fix this? But in this case, you're not boring, Queen. You're a teacher or student? I'm a student. I'm just learning. But I'm teaching while I learn. Ain't that 2 in 1? And assalamu alaikum wa Umar Ahmed. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'm boring, aren't I? No, you're not, Queen. I appreciate everything that you say, and everything that you say is really interesting to me. To me, it doesn't matter. Maybe to someone else you're boring. It's not an objective truth. It's more of a preference, more of an opinion. Yeah. I teach. She's half teacher and half student. Yeah. I'm a mixed breed.
Now let's talk about how to solve the regression problem that goes by going through the following concepts. Here, the loss function.
So linear regression, continuous outputs, simplest model, key concepts, and supervised learning. Very, very, very important. Loss, optimization, generalization, and regularization. What? I put the key concepts as representation, evaluation, and optimization, which loss function, that's evaluation. Okay, optimization, that's there, and the model, there's a generalization. There's two other concepts for machine learning. Oh, this is only in supervised learning. Okay, okay. This is lecture number 1. Now let's go to lecture number 2. What are you learning today? We're learning linear models for regression. And we have some cats in the back. And we're studying at 2 a.m. for no reason. Oh wow, look at Yuki, he's dead. You're not boring for me. Yeah, you're not boring, Queen. And don't worry too much about being boring. Boring is not a bad thing. It's better to be boring than crazy and not boring but detrimental to others. So, here's some key concepts for supervised learning. One, loss function. Optimization. Generalization. And regularization. This is measuring error or judging the fit. Optimization is how to find a good fit. Generalization is to fit to unseen test data. It's unseen. You don't know what's in the values. You're just putting it in. And then regularization, avoiding overfitting. So cute, kitty cat. Thank you, Kira. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? It looks too real though. Yeah, it's not. It's not. I was gonna say it's not real. It is real. Is cat real? Yeah, it is. This one's Yuki. That one is Junie. They are toys. They look like toys. You're watching an AI stream. Nothing is real here. Yeah, honestly, it's scary. Like you will never know what's AI, what's not, at this rate, because AI has improved so much. You, like, we don't see any videos that look like AI anymore because they're that good at this point.
As mentioned, when we have a model and a prediction, we need to measure the error. So loss function help us to measure the prediction error. The smaller, the better. The optimization is help us to gradually update the weights so that we can find a good fit between x and y. We also have other two. We call it generalization and regularization. Generalization is trying to make the model works for new data, unseen data. Regularization is trying to avoid overfitting. So those are the last two. Once we finish the loss function and optimization, we will talk about. Right. So here let's do some simplification for the problem we want to handle. Previously, we saying that for Boston house prediction, we have those 13 features. And we want to talk about the relationship between the 13 features and the price. Now let's.
We have linear regression with one variable, simple one-dimensional regression, with multiple variables, and then polynomial fitting.
The simplified problem to 1D. Suppose instead of considering those 13 features, let's only consider one feature. Right? So later on, we know how to solve one feature, and then we come back to handle multiple features. So now the problem is, given the house.
If Messi wins tomorrow, I'll quit coming to your stream and I'll unsubscribe you. That's very valid. Nobody wants Messi to win. So if you're gonna go that far, then yeah. Because this is a whole World Cup, bro. He can't win the whole thing. Either way, though, he's not gonna come to the World Cup anymore. So that's good. But at this point, it's only best if Lamine wins against Messi. When the student beats the master, so he could fulfill the prophecy of, that Tai Lung meme where Master Shifu is taking care of young Tai Lung, and then Tai Lung gets big and he's like taking, winning against Master Shifu. That's good.
We only care the size of the house, or you can think of the price. Suppose it is only determined by the price.
Okay. So there are 3 types of regression. There's one-dimensional regression, and there's multivariable regression. Right? Multivariable, that's what it's called. Multiple variable, yeah, and then polynomial fitting. It's pretty straightforward.
Now,
imagine if really do that, would you look for me? I feel like Tofu already did that. I wouldn't look for you because Confident already said that he would leave forever. It's like, yeah, that's part of nature that people naturally leave. You have to accept that. I'm not gonna force anybody to come or miss anybody or chase after them. That's on you. That's you. If you want to come, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. But there's obviously, what is it, Queen? Ronaldo, Messi. What? I have very weird fears. What are you scared about? Are you scared right now? Just make sure don't be boring like Juria. It's good to be boring. I will admit, I am boring now. Maybe I wasn't always. But, yeah. My streams are all based on studying and reading. These are boring things. As boring as good. I'll come though. Okay, good. Alright, honestly, I'm tired. It's 2:10 a.m. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Take care, inshallah. Thanks for staying this long, and I appreciate it, guys. And yeah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you in the next one.